All right, morning and welcome to Qualifier 11. Joining me on stream today on commentary is the one and only Revan. Welcome, welcome.
Mornin.
All right, this should be a good one here. Penny is the race mod, and Penny has not had a terrible seed generated in any season 4 race so far. So we'll see if Penny can make it an additional feather in her cap here. So that being said, let's go ahead and move on to the starting screen, shall we? Here we go. So we have Diddy, Chunky alongside Primate Punch, Rocket Barrel, and Strong Kong. So
wow,
pretty strong start.
That is, yeah. Oh my gosh. You love to see usable moves with Kongs you start with. And then we've got, Cranky and Funky to start with? Okay, okay. No, we have to search for Candy this seed, maybe, if she's required. Start as 2 dice as a trap. No. It's fine. It's gonna be a great seed, right, 2 Dos?
Well, how's it going, chat? Hope it's doing great. We'll hopefully. So here's the thing. You have very strong starting moves here, so like it's a little difficult because like I feel like with seeds where you start off with more stuff you can do, like the trickier it ends up being. So yeah, we'll see if it's if there's like any sort of like puzzle at the end, or maybe this will just be an easy seed. Who knows?
It's gonna depend on also like our starting levels too. Because you could have these really good moves, and then you get japes and I don't know, crystal caves or something, you know?
Yeah.
And then you can't really do much with. I mean, yeah, because the cave walls are already cracked, so Punch's usability goes down. Ironically.
All right, and we begin. Let's take a look. It looks like a golden banana in the Japes lobby entrance. Nothing in the fairy entrance. Now, we have LittleKing and Moto, and these are among the top 5 players in the game right now for Season 4. LittleKing is actually number 1 in the points, and I believe Mumbo's 4 or 5. So this should be a very tight race all the way through.
This would be very close, yeah.
Oh, well, we're not getting in there.
Hey, look at that! I said Japes.
Arnie, 4 tiny free Kongs.
Okay.
So 16 enter Japes, 4 tiny free Kongs is factory R&D, and I guess we're just getting vanilla levels here to start.
Yeah, it looks like it.
All right, well, factory's definitely the first level.
Yeah. It's a pearl.
Library's way of the horde.
Oh, library, okay. No, it's kind of smart to like go up to the hint door and then take the photo from afar.
Yeah, and you could tell LittleKing was struggling a little bit with that close-up photo right there. Ended up working out, but very, very slight lead by Mumbo because of it.
Yeah.
Now we have a key available for DK.
Oh, okay, so we need Candy then. Where's Candy at?
Oh, she's just in factory.
Oh.
All right.
Okay, so that might just be like key 4 or key 5 or something then, maybe? Depending if Candy is just low sphere.
Yeah, I could like, Candy's literally right there. Okay.
Oh, okay, well there you go. It's gotta be key 4 or 5 then, a level locking key. Because like, that's usually what it does.
Well, you know what, Revan? We had shuffled shopkeepers for this season. I guess it doesn't matter that much for this seed, huh?
Yeah, it doesn't.
And we have a triangle trample early.
Okay. You know, one more move and you can do Toy Monster.
I think Stream wants to hear that for sure. All right, we have the chat chanting baby seed. You know it better than that, chat. Because we all know what's going to happen if we claim this is a baby seed.
All right, now I didn't see
Castle Shops, 4-8 tiny free coins.
4-8 tiny coins. Okay.
So basically the same as R&D except with key intermingled in there. So maybe we're getting an instrument. We'll see.
Yeah.
We do know that it's not key 4 anymore.
Right. Right. Valen, why did you say the J word?
We do know who made this seed, right? The notorious seed maker who has not genned anything less than a health seed so far this season. So, we'll see what happens. Anyway, both players are like backtracking
you sound
each
like
other's
you're
movements.
pretty hard.
I'm doing a crossword. What's a 3-letter word for a plane that starts with a J? Jog? That seems about right.
Lanky? That works, right?
Huh. He can fly, maybe. I don't think that's the case. All right, into R&D or into production room. Excuse me, we go.
Production.
And the sad part about the start at the bottom in terms of factory is that you have to climb all the way up to the top. Obviously, if you start on the top, you can just fall down to the storage room. So it's gonna be a slightly longer factory for these players.
Yeah, and it means they also both will go the same way. It's not like you get a nice little split if they started more at the top. Because one person, I guess if you start in testing, they're both going to go the same way. But if they started more like in the normal area, anywhere up there, you could do a split.
So this is out of logic, but Mumbo did sneak up onto the, what do we call the rotating arms in production room to grab some chunky bananas. He did fall off. I'm actually not sure if that is going to be enough to get him the medal, but it's a good start. Actually, based on this, he will be able to get the medal because he can get.
Yeah, because there's the two.
There's a bunch by the warp 1 and then a bunch by warp 3.
Yeah.
But obviously, ideally he would have gotten one more bunch in prod, but obviously didn't work out.
Yeah.
Anyway.
He fell.
LittleKing did not opt to do that little trick, so he is going to just ignore the medal for now.
I mean, it's important to, you kind of want to be in logic where you can, so depending on the player, you might find it easier to not get something like Chunky's medal out of logic.
The medal was worth it.
Yeah, totally worth it, dude.
Itty and lanky here.
Great painting in the background there from Mumbo.
Nice high five. Do not forget, if you're watching live on the Twitch stream here, and I guess first, Factory Shops Key 7. We're gonna get that hit down. For those watching live on the Twitch stream, and even if you're, you can bet channel points right now.
Oh yeah.
See if we get all 5 Kongs within an hour or not. If you're watching on YouTube, you sort of catch us live on our Twitch channel. You can join in the fun.
Yeah, that means that key we saw is... Oh, never mind.
Oh no, there's another key available.
Never mind.
However, I think this is more likely to not be key 7 because we have Diddy right now versus the other one, which needs DK.
Yeah, okay.
Balam said he bet 65k on yes because he's that confident it's a jet.
Yeah.
Key 1 in this
Key 1,
slot.
so yeah, that means that Candy's is key 7. Okay.
All right, so even though the players are kind of like at the same spot. Like I don't expect much divergence at the moment. Like it seems pretty linear. Key 1 only gets us 1 level. Maybe if we get diving or like a key that opens 2 levels, we'll see a little bit more divergence here, but should be roughly the same track here.
Yeah, they're gonna do the same things. Like everybody that can, when you can do it, you will do it. Is doing Diddy's block tower, and then you're gonna go through R&D. And let's see. So factory is you can peek the barrel, the vines barrel in storage. Get the Kasplat in R&D, and that I mean, hey, it's a path hinted area, so maybe it's just the Kasplat, you know.
These, oh my god, these little enemies with the tiny heads is so cursed.
small head, claptrap. I think my favorite thing is when it's like a really small claptrap. If you have the enemy size be random, they can get really, really tiny, and you just can't see them.
But tiny is tiny.
Yes.
Tiny Kong, right?
She is.
That's
right.
What I'm
Absolutely.
On a slightly related note, talking about some features here, we actually have released Season 5 into the development branch here. Factory Steps Q1, that's worthless for us. Revan, you have been playing some development settings under version 5 here. What are some of your favorite version 5 features that have been dropped so far?
I've really been enjoying the revamped the item pool stuff, because it lets you do some really interesting combinations of things. Like one of the things I've been messing with is like shopkeepers and comm cages, which kind of makes it more of a parallel to like songs on song locations, because it's your shopkeepers instead of
I said season 5, not version 5. My bad.
yeah, you said season 5 initially. But yeah, so that also means like in that setup I've allowed Snide to be in the cages, because like it's like you're gonna probably just get him anyway. And it kind of works really well with some of the other changes that have been made too. Outside of that, I really do like throwing boulders and getting items.
Yeah, that's a fun. That is the Aussie Spike special, so to say. I do want to point out we did not get an item in R&D on the easy check.
No, we didn't.
Easy check. So there's going to be something else later we'll need to come back for to continue that path. And I mean, it makes sense, right? That Castle Shop set was the same path plus key 8. So I'm expecting an instrument we'll be getting from there at some point.
James Donkey Baboon Blast Way of the Horde. That's what Mumbo just read.
And meanwhile, we have no randomized levels here.
Nope.
Aztec Shop's key 5. Not very interesting paths at the moment here. We only have one like real multi-path going.
Did Penny press the vanilla button?
It's the bean! The bean is Way of the Horde! Let's go!
Beanstalk alert! James
Sound the alarm.
Way of the Horde.
Tell all your friends. It's a bean seed.
Tell everybody.
In the meantime, we also have Jabe's Diddy Minecart, which is also a very entertaining check.
Yep.
Dude, the crowd is going wild. It's a bean seed, Revan. We got a bean seed.
Yeah, we got a bean seed. We got it. Now here's the thing, though. In this season, though, we don't need feather and pineapple to get to the bean. So the beanstalk. So the item count needed for it has been cut down. But it's still a great check to have. So.
I mean, still need Sax, still need Mini Monkey. You need You still need some things.
You still need some things. And, you know, the bean can be anywhere, so...
Alright, here is presumably key 5.
Key 5. Is this gonna be one of those seeds where it's like you hop level from level getting keys first? Is that what this is gonna turn into?
Well, I mean, there's only one more key that's needed to unlock all the levels, so...
Yeah.
Alright, Mumbo is taking a slight lead here. LittleKing had some movement issues for a little bit, so that's why he's a little bit further behind here.
Right.
It's kind of a nice it's painting a nice picture of like how, like, if you have really good movement, how ahead you can end up getting here, like, because that could afford you like a few extra checks for movement's really good throughout the seed.
Yeah, movement in Donk is very important. It also just feels good, you know. Banana metal on that Kasplat. Okay. Yeah, we really haven't gotten much outside of just that triangle as far as moves go.
There is a potion on the dirt here. Can't get that. And there is the bean. Castle Candy is Way of the Horde.
Okay, the bean's just handed to you. All right.
All right, then. Castle Candy Chunky is Way of the Horde.
The Horde, yeah. Okay.
All right, we got a lot of Way of the Hordes, but still no paths to any of them at the moment.
Yeah. We still just have that, just have those two paths in R&D, and it was like castle shops, right? Yeah.
Baboon Balloon is going to be our path into Helm Lobby today.
Fun. We love Balloon. It's very funny.
No, like, we do have randomized levels.
It ended.
That would have been very funny. I don't think I've seen like a fully vanilla level order for season 4 yet. And to be honest, I don't even remember the last time I've seen a vanilla level order, but it was a close one. Yeah. It was a close one.
I haven't been able to catch many
tiny
of the walls.
Over chasm.
Okay. Another Way of the Horde.
This is really odd to me. I feel like we're getting a lot of Way of the Hordes, which is very unusual.
Yeah.
All right, we are in caves now. There is a tiny potion.
Tiny move. Okay. Tiny potion in the shop there. We're gonna get this Kasplat here. And it's just GB. Alright.
Oh, and there's a move.
I'm gonna use that. Oh! Yeah, there we go. That's gonna be Vines locked, though. I bet. Darn it! I wanted to just throw that in there, see if I could get something funny.
Too late, too bad. And pineapple launcher.
Another chunky move that can be used. That's very funny. Alright, maybe this wrinkly door above Donkey's cabin will be, or both of these wrinkly doors rather, maybe we'll get some paths from these.
Oasis is Diddy Free Kongs.
Diddy Free Kongs, okay.
Outdoor Temple's Tiny Free Kongs.
Okay. Wow, lots
interesting.
Of free Kong paths.
Well, we know where one, or we know where a potion is in Oasis.
Yeah, the dirt.
Factory Candy DK's Way of the Horde. We know that's key 7, so I don't care.
Yep.
Beautiful Diddy flip onto the top of this castle.
And another
here.
dirt in a potion in some dirt. Shockwave seems to be maybe pretty important this scene.
Where could Shockwave be? Maybe it's just in one of the castle shops. We do have a kind of gigapath for that. 4, 8, or keys 4 and 8, and tiny and free Kong. So I can see it just being in castle shops if there's that many potions.
Yeah.
At the same time, if that Diddy free Kong's Oasis check is in fact something on the path, then the castle shops wouldn't have that because that wasn't a path to Diddy phase.
Yeah. Castle is 17 GBs, it looks like.
Oh, and there's another potion.
12. Oh my gosh!
It's a Diddy
Castle
potion.
Lobby is loaded. What the heck, dude?
Fantastic music that LittleKing rolled here.
Alright, so we do have some divergence with King going to castle and Mumbo going to caves.
Yeah, I'm definitely curious to see what that candy chunky move is going to be here, and I think we're going to be getting that soon.
Some people, like, I guess I think I find most people tend to go to underground first. But there's some people that go surroundings first sometimes. So yeah, we'll find out soon here. I mean, in this case,
James Cranky DK.
Oh, Shockwave on the
just there.
underground. Yeah.
Okay, so Japes Diddy is tiny.
By Diddy and Japes. Okay. We got a chunky move in Candy's shop.
Oh, Chimpy Charge is the way of the horde here.
Okay.
Man, that was just a flurry of moves.
Meanwhile, I don't really think Mumbo's only gotten pineapple from caves so far, so.
Which is still a good pickup.
Yeah, it's still a good pickup. Like, it justifies dipping into caves first.
Caves 4 is, or Cave something.
Cave shops to 4, I think it said Chunky and Kong?
Yeah. I think it was 4 Chunky, maybe Kongs. Unfortunately, I cannot read, so I couldn't.
Yeah. It was really, it flashed by really fast. I saw the key 4 part. Okay,
no Kongs, okay.
Okay.
There was only 4 Chunky.
Okay.
I did not peek at what the overchasm check was, but there's clearly something there.
It was a potion.
Okay. I don't know.
Yep. And we're saving the rabbit, it looks like.
Ash somewhere is shedding a tear. Yeah, good point here. Diddy Minecart is Way of the Horde. Japes Diddy Minecart, which does logically require Chimpy Charge.
Oh, yeah. So you could assume that that's all Chimpy Charge is for.
Dave's main is Tiny Free Kongs.
Another potion in Fungi shop here.
There's guitar. We do need that.
Yep.
Now, looking at our multipass here, now, we did get pineapple in the cave's main area, so that could be our path. That could be the start of the path to Tiny Free Kongs. Now, remember the other time we saw that hint? That was for Aztec 5-door temple. So you have to think that there's something in Chunky's 5-door temple here.
Yeah.
Beautiful Diddy flips here, and LittleKing's going to have Shockwave to get this. It is only ammo belt 2. Dang.
Dang. And that was like such a perfect trophy flip too. All right, nothing on the dirt and castle.
I feel like whenever you have jetpack coming, or sorry, rocket barrel coming into castle, that dirt patch on the top never has anything.
You know,
but when you have to climb up, it always has something.
It always does. I think you're right. Gosh.
Oh, Revan, speaking of, I'm not sure if you saw this, but someone has made a name for every single Kasplat in the entire game. Which is why that chatter is referencing Cliff, which is the Kasplat on the very bottom of Castle. Meanwhile, Super Simeon Slam is on Cranky here. Another
Some people
slam.
have played too much time.
Beautiful crouch fall by Look in here, he's also gonna get slam.
Oh, it's oh, I didn't notice it was a slam. Okay. Whoa, that was a huge
478 tiny free columns.
Okay, my god. I couldn't even see that with how quick Mumbo flashed it.
So that's storage. That could either be candy or triangle. My money's on candy though.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Because remember, you bought you are going to be buying key 7 from candy with DK. So it has to be candy.
Yeah.
All right, we are getting a rare look at the ballroom this early on in a seed.
The rare early ballroom.
Okay, listen. Maybe you do want to know Alphonse the Kasplat. Mumbo Token doesn't want to know, though. And,
you know, I guess the nice
Revan
thing about...
knows what race I'm talking about.
Yeah, but the nice thing, I guess, about Diddy Ballroom this early is you do get those CBs for Diddy.
Diddy CBs in Castle are kind of a pain, so like I get it.
So I think that's reason enough to push Ballroom early.
All right, so we are just about done with exploring Castle. I think we have like one more hint. Caves Diddy Jetpack, we do know that one. That was Pineapple.
Yeah, that was Pineapple. That's another way of the Horde, by the way. How many watts are we at?
We're at 8. 8 watts.
That's okay.
Is there any chance of a check of the legends? The problem here is Pineapple is only path to 2 things.
Yeah.
Assuming Caves Main Area is path to Pineapple. And we know Pineapple is needed to get into, likely needed to get into Aztec's 5-door temple. So like, the chances that check of the legends is going to be required here, very, very low.
Plus we already have the beanstalk, so you know how it goes. If you have the beanstalk required, you're just not gonna get check of the legends. Like you just can't get both. And if you do get both, it's because you're me. Because I had both, like, a few days ago.
I see.
Yeah. So that's already been used up.
LittleKing is done with Castle. He is going to go ahead and trace Mumbo's footsteps and is going to be getting Pineapple as well.
It was Notator. In fact, so good that Jacob pulled out a bottle of tequila in order to actually play the seed.
Oh my god. Do I want to know this story? What? Here's the thing, though. I'm not going to question why Jacob does these things, but I still want to know the story. Especially since we're retracing steps here.
Sure. Okay, so I played this one seed, and it was a DK rap win con seed, okay? Using 5.0 devs, some things with the shopkeepers and con cages and stuff like that. And I thought, you know, the seed was pretty funny, alright? So I sent him over the seed. The seed had required Helm when it's a DK rap seed, number 1. Number 2, there were a bunch of Gigapath hints. Number 3, the beanstalk was required for fairy camera in order to get key 6.
Oh my.
So you had to go to level 8 because DK reps, so you don't necessarily need to get all keys. And then there was a Check of Legends 2 involved. It was being lampshaded a little bit.
Oh my.
And one of Jacob's favorite settings, ILCBs, was the big blocker. So he had pulled out a bottle of tequila to try and help combat against everything that was happening in the first 2 hours.
I'm not questioning why.
Upset.
I'm not gonna question why. I understand though.
He thought the tequila would help him, like, you know, laugh and stuff, but instead he was just getting angrier at the scene.
Well, I think we have learned a valuable lesson, chat. Don't drink and donk.
Don't drink and donk. And then there was at one point where he actually couldn't read his hints because he drink a little too much.
Of course, because that has like a ton of gigapaths in it. All right, very interesting play by LittleKing here. He is going to abandon checking half of caves. He's going to instead go back to Aztec, which I think is very powerful. You do have multiple potions you can get here now that you have Shockwave and that you have Pineapple. Oh, that's another R&D. They're for the same path. 4 tiny free Kongs. Wait, no, we saw that already.
We didn't read? No, yeah, we saw that already.
No, we saw that. But there is a potion in Jape's Lowlands.
Oh. Oh my. Yeah, that's the same hint because we went into Jape's first. So I don't know. Mumbo must have just.
Castle, DK gets you lanky, I think.
Yeah, I thought it was DK. Yeah, DK gets lanky. Okay, we're gonna find out what the 5-door temple thing is. Yeah, it's a bean seed, or we already found the bean. Let's just remind everybody this was rolled by the one and only Penny.
Notorious for getting the worst of the worst in terms of season or qual seeds. Season 4 qual seeds.
Yeah, and looks like the 5-door temple thing might be feather, which with a tiny phase probably is. It was a tiny path, right? For 5-door temple. Yeah, so it's feather. Yeah, so feather is just a tiny and free cons. So. Alright, is this Aztec dirt any good?
Yeah, it's just peanuts. Which of course makes sense. But something else to consider here is that Penis is the only other thing this is Penis's path for is free cons. That's it.
Yeah, that's kind of funny because Feather is also a con. So 2 guns are just for their payroll phase and then to cons.
Yeah, so this is. I feel like this is effectively a nail in the coffin for Check of Legends because, like, if they're only Path of Free Kongs at this point, there's not going to be a Kong on that check.
Yeah. And I mean, there couldn't be anyway, because you would need all 5.
Yeah.
For Check of Legends anyway. So we got Mumbo going through Stormy Tunnel.
Yeah, Tiny is in Jungle Japes behind a Diddy check, so I think it's likely we're going to be seeing Tiny very soon.
Oh, maybe.
Oh, we got a potion.
Oh, that's another piece of dirt there with a potion. What the heck?
Oh, that's Bee Blast.
Oh, okay. Well, we need that because of the Baboon Blast, the Jape Stonky Baboon Blast being required. Yeah, I was gonna say that Tiny is probably on Diddy's minecart in Japes because of our peanut path, and then Diddy minecart being Woth.
Diddy's
back here in files.
Nothing there. Diddy's metals and logic here with peanuts, but not gonna be able to get it.
Buffer, let me pause and pause. There we go. Oh, we're gonna be checking the claptrap room here. Anything cool? No.
But because you have Chippy Charge, you can get that very easily without a cutscene, or with the cutscene to help you out.
Yeah.
Now, I can imagine LittleKing is either going to go to caves or japes, and he is in fact going to japes. Again, with Tiny looming in japes, and of course, Minecart Way of the Horde, kind of put 2 and 2 together.
Yeah.
This is actually looking really nice for LittleKing because he's going to be able to do all of Japes here, assuming Tiny is in fact in the minecart race very smoothly in one go.
Yeah, and we also are going to get a nice little hint over here that we didn't see when Mumbo was here. Castle Funky Chunky. Oh, we already have that.
Yeah, Castle Funky Chunky. What was that? Now I think that was guitar.
Yeah, that was guitar. Yeah. Which is needed because of our Helm. So that's another way of the Horde, by the way. What is going on? I'm getting a little worried here, Tudos. Just a little bit.
I'm not worried at all. This isn't going to be a jet, or this isn't going to be a casino. That's what I meant to say. Yeah. I'm not trying to hide the fact that I want this to be not a jet. Any smilers in chat tonight? We have a little bit of a retracing step situation here, but we should soon have some new checks here, and we should be seeing Diddy Minecart shortly. I also want to point out no diving yet.
Oh yeah, that's true. No diving.
Something I want to point out in Season 4 settings here, and just Donkey Kong 64 Randomizer in general, if you defeat enemies inside the battle arenas, you will actually make the timer go down. That is a feature we added for DK64 Randomizer. So it is in your best interest to kill the enemies instead of running away from them.
We don't want people being passive.
No passive Peters here.
Oh, Primeisle is foolish. Okay. Didn't catch that earlier if Mumbo got that hint.
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
Looks like we're going to be seeing LittleKing clear a little bit more adjacent or heads up to the mountain.
Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, truthfully, like, you're gonna want to end on the minecart, so you can just then exit to aisles. Or, I guess, well, because you have Feather, you're probably just gonna, maybe you want to peek Hive? I'm not sure. Probably not. You're probably just gonna exit to aisles after that. And take Feather and go to, like, maybe Aztec with it? I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see.
Welcome
We'll
to
see.
bonus stage.
Well, we're not doing this game.
Nope.
Meanwhile, Mumbo is the first one up the mountain.
Whoa.
Banana?
Despite the fact that he did not come in here with peanuts first, like King did, he is gonna be getting this waft first.
In the meantime, there's a DK potion, another DK potion available here.
Mumbo's mountain indeed. Got a little bit of a close to sync here. More like a high five.
They will be in the minecart at the same time, it looks like. Now, I do want to point out, Mumbo has a pretty sizable golden banana advantage at the moment, up 6 GBs. Shout out to the Ace Attorney music. Literally peak.
Alright, here we go. And it is okay. Okay. Oh. Maybe LittleKing will look at the text.
Nope.
Well, I'm pretty confident it's tiny, so.
But what if it's not?
What if it's not? I know, right? What if it's on the boss?
Oh, that'd be fun. Chat, do you want to see a boss tonight? Yo, new side bet. Will anyone end at 69 coins? If I said that a little sooner, we could have actually done it.
Yeah.
Speaking of bets, we are at 41 minutes in. We do not have another Kong. No Kongs found in 41 minutes, but soonly we'll be getting tiny at the end of this.
Yeah.
Chad is demanding bosses, not just boss.
That's kind of tough because there's only the one Tropiskov portal per level. It makes it harder for there to be more than one boss required.
Unfortunately, it looks like both players are going to be overdonking here. Oh, no!
Yeah.
King clutched it at the last second by going to the way where there were no coins. Let's go!
Man, the bet would have been amazing.
The last second switch, that was amazing.
Yeah.
All right, now we have Tiny Kong. we do have that potion available in the lowlands area, so I'm pretty sure here that we're gonna go up here, get these Kremlings, and then go back down, or we'll pause exit back to lowlands to see what that check is.
I totally forgot there was a potion behind Feather in the peanut tunnel.
We can't go into the beehive here, but at the very least, we can kind of.
I think that. Oh no, it was the Nintendo coin. Never mind.
I saw the great time like potion, but nope.
Yeah, I was about to say potion, and then it was Nintendo coin.
Yeah, really nice routing by LittleKing here. We are going to go in to this barrel. Hopefully it's not a diving one or a vines one.
It's the Nintendo potion, dude.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Alright, Mad Maze Mall.
Really, this is perfect music for this kind of thing.
Yeah. They're gonna be high-fiving pretty soon. As stated earlier, these two we're gonna be close together for a lot of this.
Well done.
And we have diving.
Ah, there's diving. There we go.
Now, keep in mind, Feather was only path for tiny free Kongs.
Oh, yeah.
So that's big.
Mm-hmm.
Back in the factory we go here. Now remember, we do have multiple checks we can do in R&D, which was hinted with the, or was hinted in path earlier, excuse me. Looks like Mumbo also has the same idea here, so I'm betting that's where we're going to be going.
Oh yeah, because we can go do the Diddy Chimpy Charge check in here.
Yeah, and we can't do Chunkies quite yet. No Kaiju right now, but we do have Chimpy Charge, which was Way of the Horde. It doesn't necessarily mean it's Way of the Horde for one thing. It can be Way of the Horde for multiple paths. So we'll see if this is something. Nice, easy combination.
Straight there. Yeah, 3, 2, 2, 3. We like it.
Oh, that's a big one. That's Mini Monkey.
Ooh. Oh, shoot. All right.
Good pull from these players here.
And that's a mini Giga, like at least in terms of our path hints this seed, because it's the larger one.
Yeah, I was gonna say I would bet at least one of them goes back and checks this check over here.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of a long check, but you know what? Especially because you never know, right? Like this could just be
yeah,
Q4
you
back
never
here.
know. And Mumbo, meanwhile, just left it. He's like, nah, I'm out. See ya.
It's a junk item.
Oh.
Either players played out.
Yeah, no punishment for Mumbo there.
We do not have the DK hint. No idea where he is.
Nope.
We do know Forest Beanstalk has something. We have no idea where Forest is. It seems like Mumbo is going back to level 7 caves here, but we do have level 4 available. So I wonder if that's what we're going to see next. It looks like the answer is yes. Diddy is heading straight there. LittleKing will get his first peek at level 4. Is Forest. Oh, that is an expensive forest. Well, see ya.
Passive surroundings. That's kind of nice, even though a little late with the rocket barrel stuff they did, but still acceptable when.
Oh, this is a nice pet that Mumbo found here. Ponytail Twirl is on Cave Shops. Now we can use that to go check the Castle Tine over Chasm check, which has a potion.
Oh yeah.
Now remember, Cave Shops is path to 4 chunky things. So that's a pretty good indication of where we may be going.
Mm-hmm. It looks like LittleKing is heading there next to caves.
And by the way, only 1 chunky face hint so far. Even though it needs the most moves to do. We do have Primate Punch already, but no Hunky Chunky, no Gorilla Gone.
Right.
There is Ponytail Twirl.
For King.
Now, here is the potion that Momo did not get earlier. I don't believe this was anything cool, but...
No, it was Ammo Belt too.
Oh, and I don't know if Momo did this check here. We're going to be checking out the Kasplat as well as the Monkey Porn check.
I believe he actually did. He just was very quick about checking the splat here. It was a blueprint.
Ah, okay. Wow, Kasplat has a blueprint. Shocker. Now, LittleKing is going to be checking out the rest of caves. He did not do all of caves when he was here initially, so this will put him a little bit back in line to what checks he did compared to Mumbo. Meanwhile, Mumbo is back in Castle doing the Chasm check. We'll see what that is shortly.
Yep. Yeah, and that's probably part of this path. I mean, we know it's Wath, so... It is required. Behind the twirl. It's already path hinted, so...
You can probably tell that the path that King is on right now has a little bit extra gold bananas for him. This is getting him caught up to Mumbo Token in terms of gold bananas. Meanwhile, Saxophone Slam, that will get you the Beanstalk check once you're able to go in the forest.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So now you wonder, is this just a mad GB dash to get into forest?
You know, I wonder if the Beanstalk is actually just key 4.
Yeah, that will not be Donkey on Beanstalk. It's always fun when Kongs are on the Beanstalk, but not today.
Yeah.
Both players doing checks the other one has not done yet. Mumbles looks like he is not doing that one. I doubt King's gonna be doing that check either.
Yeah. Alright, where are we going? Oh yeah, we're gonna be going to Fungi now.
Yeah, Mumbo is about to find out the bad news.
Yeah, the bad news. Yeah. Alright, the donkey move, or the donkey potion in Cranky Shop and Japes is required. I guess Mumbo saw that hint earlier, and I just didn't know
I should say it on restream. DK cannot be on the Beanstalk because Twirl was only path to keys 4 and Chunky. Saxophone was Twirl locked, so therefore it cannot have a call.
Alright, so we're gonna be doing some GB farming here. For this 43B locker.
I got 2
Where do you want,
GBs
where do you want
right
Donkey?
here. Where do I want Donkey? That is a good question. Like, we really, at this point, we just need hints. Because, like, we don't...
Yeah.
We have a lot of free Kongs hints, but, like, it's not very particularly useful at the moment.
No.
We do have Featherbow on the path for free Kongs, so, like, maybe think about what Feather locks, but, like, otherwise, I don't think we really have much to go off of at the moment. Maybe Pineapple? Yeah, I think Pineapple's your other one.
Yeah.
I do want to point out, Mini Monkey is on a path to free Kongs. LittleKing never checked Jape's Hive because he didn't have Mini Monkey at the time. Mumbo does, so we'll see if this pays off.
Yeah, you gotta keep in mind too that the hive itself, it's an either or between oranges and Sax, so you can't really negative it out right now, even though Sax was behind PTT.
Oh, I hate when I do that. I hate when I do that. Fall off the cave's lobby entrance.
Yeah. Trying to make sure you get the maximum distance with a Kong, and then you just, your foot accidentally just slips on that little corner there, and you fall off.
Now, if you had Sniper Scope in the Hive here, you can peek this check, but obviously we don't have that, so we're gonna have to do the whole thing.
Yeah. Yup.
LittleKing is back in the castle.
LittleKing is 1 GB up over Mumbo.
Yeah, and look at this. He actually already has 43 golden bananas, assuming he turns in the blueprints. He's obviously going to be getting the saxophone here. But, like, he is all set. Right. He can just go turn in blueprints and is ready to go for Forest if that's what he chooses.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, what's in here? Well, there's a cop in here, first of all. I'm not happy about that.
I think I saw the GB sticker flash for a second, but we'll see in a sec.
Oh,
yeah,
you're right.
It's a GB. Again, though, I mean, it could have been something. You don't know where orange throwing is, so.
This is our first look at this area, but you have to remember this was hinted dead, but because if it area is hinted dead, that's a higher chance you'll be able to get a golden banana here. Good call by Mumbo if he wants more golden bananas. This actually puts Mumbo right at 43. We'll see if he does a dump to get in. Doesn't look like he's going to though. He's going to factory.
Potassium. Nothing too bad about the seat so far outside of just the 43B locker. A little bit higher than you'd want. I'm not sure this is gonna take a nasty turn, but we'll see. We'll see.
Well, things we're still missing here. We're missing Baboon Balloon to get into Helm. We're missing Chunky, Chunky's Gorilla Gun and Hunky Chunky. We're missing Vines. We're missing Trombone. We're missing Keys 3. We have no hints for Key 3. No idea where that is.
Yeah.
We don't know where Key 4 is, but we do have hints. Yeah, both players are just like doing random checks.
Yeah.
Like, and these checks are like dense checks that will likely get them golden bananas quick. Tiny Temple, for instance, or Tiny's 5-door Temple, for instance, has 2 checks in here, so 2 chances for GB.
Yeah. And we still don't know where DK is. This is very true.
Seeing of not only DK as unfortunate news for believers here, we are at 3 minutes to go for the hour, and I don't think we are getting our Kongs. I think we might. I was gonna say LittleKing might dump here, but it looks like he's going back in.
Yeah. I suppose you could, like, get one more GB here and then just dump from the snide in here. Oh, or just grab this blueprint and then dump at the snide in here. That would be faster. I would think.
Maybe he's visiting shops. Okay, we're going in here. We're in the quick free check.
Oh yeah, cause we got diving. Yeah.
There is a chance because diving technically is free Kongs. There could be a Kong in here.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea.
Mumbo, meanwhile, is finally making the decision, the plunge, so to say, to turn his blueprints. We're gonna see for shortly.
And yeah, this also would line up with Feather too, because you have to use Feather to get in here if it's the mini check. By logic.
Yeah, and we had to imagine that's why LittleKing's checking it, because like if he doesn't come out of this with the path, whatever. Oh my God, there he is! It's the donk.
Oh my goodness! Oh, there you go. It's a slight edge.
Great.
I'm sure it's gonna be hinted in Fungi, but it just depends on when.
Yeah, great call by LittleKing to push all the feather lock checks in Aztec. That got him. He knew he had to push that for the path of free Kongs, and it worked out.
Yeah.
Not sure how much advantage this is going to get LittleKing, but he's gonna go run and get a bunch of these DK checks now.
Interesting choice.
At this point, he's not concerned with dumping for the 43 because, like, he can just get extra GBs along the way while he's doing this.
Sure. Yeah. Oh, right, because we want... I forgot about this potion.
The Moon Balloon is needed to get into Helm, so that's fine.
Yep.
That was a Way of the Horde we can check off.
Oh yeah, another thing too is that the longer Mumbo goes without getting DK, the further he's gonna get behind LittleKing on movement, because DK rolling is huge.
That, as well as like the amount of checks you're doing, like per like amount of time, just because like you get to do extra checks with DK. Cabins area is Pat the only chunky.
Ooh.
I feel like this is kind of good news because Twirl is path to 4 in chunky, and there's like nothing in cabins that really lines up with what we've gotten with Ponytail Twirl so far, I think.
Right.
Well, no, I'm sorry. We got Saxophone, so maybe Tiny's cabin. But we don't have oranges. So where's that, if that's the case?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Galleon shops key 3. Well, that solves that problem.
Okay.
We also know this is a path to something.
Yeah.
Finally, like, there's a lot of things that would really benefit LittleKing here. Like, vines would be really good.
Oh wait, oh no, this is lanky.
Oh yeah, that's right, because this was Castle DK, right?
Yeah. So There you go.
All right. We have all Kongs at
Yep.
a minute 2. Just barely missed the cutoff for believers. Sorry about that, but it's how the cookie crumbles sometimes.
Yep. And now LittleKing's gonna.
Oh, there's a potion in hideout, Helm!
Spice! Uh-oh!
Oh, no.
Uh-oh, the spice!
What would that be then? Probably just junk.
Yeah, I mean, it can't be for any of our bosses, right? Because we haven't seen, like, you know, a bunch of path hints to Helm stuff. So... So it might not even be anything. It might just be like instrument upgrade.
Bongo Blast was just in the dirt.
Oh. Interesting. Okay.
Oh, wow, I didn't even know you could get out of here.
Yeah,
That's cool.
That strat talk. People figure stuff out.
You want to learn to get good at Donk? Watch Strat Talk. Follow the restreams. There's key 4.
Yeah, there you go. So see, now Mumbo has... Well, okay, I guess he doesn't necessarily have access to all the hints because we don't know how expensive that B-Locker is going to be for Lobby 5, but eventually he'll get his DK hint.
Alright, what is in the DK cabin? Obviously, Mumbo could not check this.
Yeah. Survey says... In a moment.
2 GBs.
Okay.
LittleKing opting to do the golden banana barrel, and this is going to pay out because this is a very short game.
Oh yeah, that's a really nice one to get. For GB.
Well done.
Wait for that song, so good. Alright, so I wonder if there's anything else we can see in here that Mumbo would benefit from, but like, oh, the Galleon Shop's key.
Right.
Okay.
Oh.
I feel like
Okay,
that's going to be
that's-
trombone.
Yeah, that's gotta be trombone at this point.
So like at this point, we really only missing like what the deal is with the chunky moves.
Yeah.
I guess we're missing vines too, but like
Yeah,
I
we're
feel like
missing
we have
vines
most
for
of the
the
seeds.
blast.
We have most of the seeds solved at the moment, at least from the restream perspective and possibly from LittleKing's perspective. Mumbo's still a little bit away. Has to figure out where DK is.
Yeah.
All right, another look at key 4 on the beanstalk for those who love the bean check.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness, it's orange throwing. If the move we need is on Tiny's cabin and King does not find that, that's huge for Mumbo. That's a great find.
Yeah, it is.
Now consider this. LittleKing may, like, especially if he gets these items and sees all these gallons, it may just opt to leave instead of doing the big mushroom like Mumbo's doing. So, like, this could be huge. Yeah. Like, that's right, actually the thing that Mumbo could use to get back into this game, especially if Tiny's cabin is the way.
Yeah, that's the tricky part, because LittleKing also technically, once he's gotten these Galleon hints, wouldn't necessarily need to check mushroom. You could just put it off and just be like, I don't need those other hints because I found Donkey, I have Lanky. Why would I push for more hints in this level? I should go to Galleon, which has all these things hinted, and get the hints there instead. Like, maybe. Alright, he got the micro hint for Balloon. What you gonna do now, Mumbo?
Galleon, it looks like.
Okay.
Oh, and it looks like we are gonna see a giant mushroom play here.
Oh. Ooh. Okay, so then maybe LittleKing will get those oranges. Has he been getting Diddy CBs?
We'll find out soon. Mumbo, yeah, he's definitely going to be going to Galleon here.
Yeah. It looks like, yep, LittleKing is going to push further here. Okay, he only has gotten 10. Those first 10.
That is a slow enemy.
Yeah.
41 for Galleon, we do have enough.
That's funny, considering the 43 forest.
Gabe Sturt hinted Way of the Horde. That was B-Blast.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, and keep in mind, like, if we're missing, like, hints, we can only get 2 hints here. At most. We have no vines. We can't get the 1 vines locked. And there's 2 that are coconut gun locked.
Oh, that's right. It's true. Alright. Okay, it looks... Oh!
It does not look like we are getting very many bananas from Diddy here,
yeah,
so...
with Diddy, yeah, he's not pushing it. Does he grab the ones down here?
No, he's just ignoring them.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Well, we'll see if this comes into play. We don't know for sure.
Yeah, we'll see. We don't know for sure yet. Yeah. It's true.
I'm just definitely curious to see what these, if we want to confirm that the Path Key 8 here is in fact trombone. We are going to be getting some more hints here very shortly. Or hint.
Yeah.
Alright, so Galleon and Castle have the slams.
Okay.
Not the one in Castle already.
Yeah. I mean, in LittleKing's shoes, I completely understand not really pushing the metals and fungi when you found your Kongs and you have forward progression.
And like at top level play, like there's a certain like feeling you get, like if you feel like you're doing really well compared to the rest of the field. I get the thing that LittleKing feels great right now, but we do have a surprise here. We have vines.
from Candy Shop. And we have 2 Galleon Shop hints. So I think that might be the key 3 hint, maybe?
That would put Ether on Vine, on B-Blast and Japes. That would make sense.
Oh, actually no, but it was Candy, so I guess... Was she wasn't Path of 3, was she?
Oh, no.
So then...
Well, okay,
so, yeah,
okay, hold on. So, this means...
Oh! This is...
So in which case, Trombone on, Jape's Speed
Baboon
Blast.
Yeah.
And those barrel enemies with large heads are terrifying.
They are, yeah.
Oh, yes, and we can never forget the Helm minigame.
Oh, yeah.
That could be
Okay,
the surprise vines.
There's Mumbo's donkey hint, so now he knows. Yeah, now it turns up. Exactly. So we'll see if we'll see if Mumbo's oranges will keep him in this, keep him close to King or not. Like if that will actually come into play.
And remember, there's
who knows?
multiple
Maybe
layers
King
too.
misses something
Like,
else. There's still a couple other things to look for.
so logically, the tiny cabin does require oranges, but there's a chance that the randomizer will just not spawn any orange enemies in there. So like,
yeah,
we'll see what comes into play here. But like, there's so many different layers here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we still need Hunky and Gone.
But yeah, I can see LittleKing running straight into Japes after he's done with Galleon here.
Yeah. And you could also just clear Helm while you're thinking, like if you get enough GBs while you're thinking about what else you could be doing. Once you get key 7. Because they do have to go back and get key 7 in factory.
Yep. Yeah, if you're just tuning in, this is a pretty baby seed. We have it mostly solved, but it's not over yet. There could just be something crazy happening at the end.
There could be. But there were a lot of waths and not a huge amount of paths.
Yeah, this is all the signs that it's a baby seed, but we don't know that for sure yet.
All it takes is just one move to just throw itself into the sun, and then both of these runners are just looking everywhere.
Yeah, let's rewind ourselves back to Qualifier 3, which is the other Qualifier seed that Penny generated, which had absolutely diabolical location. Diddy Japes Metal had the final thing you needed when you got Diddy. Well, Japes was the final level, and you got Diddy and Japes, and you had other paths to chase first. So most people just got Diddy and immediately left without getting Diddy's medal in there. Absolutely horrible seed for players to be playing, but I'm sure the restream loved it.
Goodness.
Yeah. To me, it looks like King is setting himself up to get into Helm pretty quickly here. He's just going for GBs. Meanwhile, there's Trombone, just as predicted. Yeah, it looks like King is just going to go ahead and make the dump right here, right now. This will put him at 60 GBs, which puts him in a really nice position to push into Helm quick.
Yeah. And then gives you time to think. You get to see what that potion is in Helm, if it's even going to be relevant. Probably not, because we didn't really get very many key 8 paths. Key 7 is in factory, so they just need to go back to sea candy for that. Looks like Mumbo wants to check the bongos pad here. Could be a GB.
All right, this does put LittleKing at 3 more GBs. Mumbo does, looking at his tracker, he needs 3 more as well here, but he didn't do the blueprint dumps yet.
Looks like LittleKing has not forgotten about this being hinted, so they will get their trombone. I wonder if we're gonna have a synced Helm or not here. Or if Mumbo is actually just gonna push other things.
Oh, he's getting lanky right now.
Right, because he needs to get lanky. I forgot about that.
So I think LittleKing is going to be ahead no matter what.
Yeah. I forgot that Mumbo did not have lanky yet. Yeah, Coconut and Helm could give them some hints.
Yeah, the good news is you got 1 potion in Helm, all 5 instruments here. So, like, really going into Helm is not a bad play at all.
Yeah, it's not. And again, it gives you time to think, too, about what you should prioritize when you get out of Helm. If you need that time, which in seeds like this, you sometimes do.
Does look like, though, LittleKing does want to check the caves area out, so we're going to be getting that first here. We do know we have to do caves, so, like, this is not a bad play at all.
Yeah,
we have caves as path to chunky phase and only chunky phase, so it makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
We're going the other way, though, I guess. And it looks like we're pushing Sax things. Now, remember, Ponytail Twirl was on path of Key 4 and Chunky Phase. And Sax could be on the path to Chunky Phase. This makes sense.
Yeah. 100%. This checks out. And Mumbo is following suit into caves. Right, anything on the ferry?
There's a potion there. It's grape. That's another hint if you need it.
Oh yeah, huh? How about that? Pretty nice. It's also just owl tree area, which is pretty decent for checks. That's another saxophone check too.
Is there something on rotating room? It could just be the GB. Oh, it's a rank sprint.
Oh,
That's very interesting.
Oh, sure is.
That is so interesting. This scene might not be over after all.
It might not be. Uh-oh.
Surprise main character. All right, so our suspicion was this cabins right here. Now remember, Mumbo does have oranges. LittleKing does not. We'll see if this comes into play.
Yeah, all we need to see is if there's a purple claptrap in this room. There is? Yep, there is. Okay.
Oh man, this is big. This is big. There it is. It's Hunky Chunky. Oh man, that is exactly what Mumbo needed to turn the tides on this.
Oh my gosh.
However, we still don't know where G-Gon is.
No, we don't. That is super bad for LittleKing because that is just Diddy's metal and fungi. And it's like, when do you go back and do that? Like, sure, you have other metals over there, but
Penny is...
you have no indication.
Penny is celebrating in chat right now. Thought she was gonna get a pay cut from jetting this horrible jet seed. And all of a sudden, possible Gorilla Gone Casino. We still have some hints to check though. Maybe we get Coconut. We'll get some more hints that way. There is a Gray Block hint in Forest we can check. There's still some outs here for LittleKing.
Yeah, there are.
My guy, that is the wrong instrument.
You know, I mean, it's kind of funny. LittleKing played saxophone on the trombone pad in Igloo. So, I mean, getting all kinds of instrument pads wrong in this seed. I mean, yeah, the orange throwing is already a casino if you just don't clear your fungi metals first pass. Which, again, I don't blame LittleKing for not clearing the metals, because you had forward progression in his spot.
LittleKing is just going straight for the Helm potion here, looking for that. Does not care about anything else at the moment.
Unhinted Revenge is the arena name. That's pretty funny, dude. Knowing what we know right now.
Well, if that's a sign of things to come, I hope you're ready to buckle yourself in, Remy, because we could be here a little bit longer. That is not a colored potion. That is a shared potion
right there, too. So.
Well, it's not Slam 3. We know where that is. Could be Barrel Throw.
It could be
just
barrels.
be junk.
It could be barrels. It could be barrels.
Barrels would kind of suck for LittleKing, because that would just put him on even more of like a crazy path.
Oh yeah. I mean, I would think LittleKing would be able to parse that. Well, I don't have very many key 8 paths, and I have my key 8 solved, so this can't possibly lead to anything. But who knows? In the middle of a race, you could second guess yourself. So, because remember, Balloon wasn't patented. It was just waft. Never mind.
Classic.
Of course. Of course. You get a scouring.
Oh man. I'll laugh if this is a 2% game.
Oh,
like, honestly,
right,
both players have it, and I think most racers would end up getting it anyway, but like, it would have been pretty funny.
Not. Yeah, that would have been great.
All right, so while these players are getting through Helm, let's kind of talk about like where Gorilla Gone could be, right? We have so many moves that are just not past the chunky phase. So vines,
you could
diving,
negative a lot at least.
basically all the guns. Like there's nothing on the path of chunky phase there, or chunky phase. So mini monkey, guitar, like all these big hitting moves are just we don't even need to consider right now.
Yeah. A silly thing that could totally happen is that path-hinted hunky could matter to get gone, and you're looking for barrels.
So now, obviously, we know Oranges is here. I doubt LittleKing is here for Diddy's medal, though. We'll see.
Yeah. That he's gonna go for the owl tree hint, I think. And Owl Tree also has other checks there. So, because Grape was behind Sax. So,
oh, there's not another hint door.
Oh, there isn't? Oh.
The rest of the hints are coconut locked. He's going to leave. Oh, no.
Oh, no. No. Oh, okay. Oh.
We might be in danger territory here.
Oh, no.
So what appeared to be a jet seed at the very end has decided a surprise casino for 2 items.
It looks so simple, Tudos. What happened? Why are we here? Just to suffer.
How did we make it to this point? All right, well, it looks like LittleKing is going for the right idea, but this is the wrong level.
Yeah. Oh, gosh. Look. You gotta have some kind of guessing game in the randomizer, okay? You can't just have everything spoon-fed to you, okay? It's fine, right? It's fine.
I don't think we saw this hint yet. I think both players skipped this.
Oh, yeah. No, we didn't, because they got vines in the shop.
Oh, that's good hint. Good hint. Good job, game.
Oh my god. Dude, if I was Mumbo, I would primate punch them.
How are there so many Wave the Hordes, so many foolishes, and we don't have hints for Gorilla Gone?
How is that possible? How is that possible, dude?
Oh my goodness. Well, it looks like we're checking out caves here first for Mumbo. Now, remember, there is a slightly higher chance that Ponytail, Twirl, Sax, and even Hunky Chunky could lead to Gorilla Gone here. It's just that the, like, it's possible, like, the hints are overlapping each other. So, like, you need to consider that, like, there's a slightly higher chance that those moves will have what you need.
I mean, you know, here's the crazy thing, too, is, like, Sax being patented to Chunky Phase, right? It's like, you could take that grape from Igloo, and it could just be gone in Owl Tree, still. So... like, grape isn't ruled out, so... Oh my god, the middle there on Mumbo's screen.
I don't know if this is a check you should be doing. Oh, I almost popped off, but it was just a rank stand. Yeah, this check requires Rocket Barrel. I'm not sure why Mumbo, or not Rocket Barrel, Guitar, and Guitar is not path to Chunky Phase. I'm not sure why Mumbo did that.
I'm thinking maybe he wanted to get the bananas in there.
Yeah,
with Diddy.
I could see. Yeah, bananas make sense.
So just do the check anyway. Oh my gosh, 50 CB medals, man. We're all trying to find the guy who did this.
I'm not gonna say that comment, but like that's great.
Yeah.
Oh man, just imagine Gorilla Gone is on Dog at 2 unhinted.
Oh, dude, I already said.
And we just never saw the hints because.
Dude, barrels. I said it could just be that the hunky is lampshading itself for Gone, and you need to find barrels somewhere. Oh my gosh.
Now, depending on where like these unhinted things are, it's very possible that like other players could just find these very, very quickly and like just already ran into the checks need to beat or the moves need to beat the game, and like this is just a jet seat for them, right?
So it's more like the other players were being more thorough than these two were in this seed, and so they get paid off in being more thorough, and then they get jettisoned ahead with the hinted stuff. So. Oh, you know what? That's right. I mentioned Toy Monster at the start of the seed. What if it's just that?
I want to see Kaiju. I want to see Kaiju.
Is Magic possible? I mean, PTT is what locks sacks. So, yeah. Magic is possible. It's so funny to have, like, to have the ability to negative out so many things, but then
oh my god, we're checking a boss. We're checking a boss.
We're checking a boss. But then simultaneously, we don't have really much of anything to go on. Like, that's so obnoxious. But what if Magic had barrels, which is used to get Gone off of Dogatu? I don't know, chat. I don't know about that one. I don't know. Going through the hints. I mean, I did say that the suggestion of Magic, it is possible. Like, anything that is on that chunky face path is possible. Like, saxophone for Owl Tree, you know, the anthill, that could have something. Anything behind Great is valid right now, because saxophone lock Great.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold your horses, Revan. We have a potion.
Uh-oh. Barrels. This is barrels. This has got to be barrels, Tudos.
All right, put down your bets in the chat. What could this be? I'm saying this is coconut, actually. I'm saying coconut.
Coconut would be a pretty safe bet. I'm going barrels. Me, I want chaos. Give me barrels.
Sorry, Alta, but both instrument upgrades are already found, so too bad.
Yeah,
so sad.
and same with ammo belt. This could be homing ammo or sniper as well. I'm going with With barrels, though.
And drum roll. We're out!
Wow! That's dumb! Both moves are in fungi!
Oh no, LittleKing
phase.
is... I don't know, what are the chances LittleKing even goes back there? Oh no.
Oh my gosh, man!
LittleKing never did Diddy Barn, and that kind of projected into him just not doing any of the Diddy medal.
That's just...
Well, I feel like for your Mumbo shoes, you did not have to casino very long for that. Like, you only had to check. Well, you only went through one level, really, before finding that. So, like, he's still probably sitting pretty. And he knows everyone else is likely going to be casinoing that, too. Now, there is a decent chance that other players just did that, like, in their natural progression in Forest, which is, like... So, I would not be surprised there are other players that already finished. However, like that's hard. Like players who skip that because they think they're like know the rest of the path, like they're probably like you get the feeling that like, hey, I probably didn't do that bad, all things considered.
Yeah. You gotta keep in mind too that like when you had cabins to Chunky, it's like you got bongos before that, and you had saxophone. You thought, oh, maybe there's no purple claptrap in there. You got, triangle. Like there's a few different options for the cabins path. And so you could reason with yourself, okay, I don't need to clear as many things now, and just go to where my progression is hinted. And maybe I'll just happen upon finding Gone along the way. Unfortunately, the Gone was on in the one level that you decided in LittleKing's shoes to not clear as much of. Which again is because he ended up finding DK without the hint, and then had Lanky, so it was like, I'm not gonna be as thorough now.
And everyone's favorite, tiny phase, final phase of K. Rool in the race room, while you have the race room sitting open, like, oh no, is anyone else gonna finish?
Yeah. Reminder, at one point in time, it was the vanilla length. So it was even worse. Now,
can't believe it's gone down to like from 4.5 minutes to sub 3 minutes, and people still think it's too long.
I know, right? Oh man, that's so unfortunate for LittleKing. But that's rando though. It comes down to very specific choices you make in your routing.
Yeah, but that happens sometimes.
Yep. He's clearing the Aztec medals. He's on again. He has the right thinking for oranges, but not the right level.
right, time is coming up here for Mumbo. And
Alrighty.
one more toe. I can't count apparently. There we go. That's time.
There we go. GG to Mumbo.
All right, let's bring him in. All right, Mumbo, GG's. Congratulations on doing okay at the casino, right?
Thank you. Yeah. Well, there were 2 casino items, and I got lucky on one of them and not on the other. And let's be real, I think worse than both casino items was DK. That DK location made me pretty upset. You had a pretty good idea that it was like Mini was Path to Free Kongs.
Yeah.
You had Feather Path to Free Kongs, but Feather also found diving.
Yeah.
And so it's like, I could systematically do every single Mini Feather check. But, like, I have other things to do. And so my thinking was, like, I have Mini plus Feather checks to do in my next 2 levels.
Yeah.
So, and I have Mini plus Diving checks to do in my next 2 levels. So it's like, while I'm grinding GBs for Forest, I'm going to do the Mini Feather checks, and if I, find my Kong, I find my Kong, and if I don't, then I'll just, get my hint. And it was just so frustrating seeing the spot that DK was in. I know that, like, half the lobby had DK at 20 minutes, and I didn't get him till, like, an hour. That was pretty frustrating.
Mumbo, LittleKing got it when he was getting GBs into Forest, except he chose to do Aztec's tiny checks, so...
right. And I did Jameson Factory, which, like, it's fine. Either decision is fine, and I just made the one that ended up being wrong.
No, and any decision there is pretty reasonable to make when you're going for GBs, and then with the path hint for Tiny and Feather. I mean, Mini and Feather, excuse me.
Yeah, like, think about the rest of the seed, pretty baby seed, right? Otherwise.
It was. Mostly, I didn't struggle with anything besides the obvious casino items.
There were so many Way of the Hordes and barely any paths.
Yeah. I mean, that's the reason that, like, Way of the Hordes are, like, maybe a little boring, I think. They, they kind of just make these seeds. And Way of the Horde hints, like, inherently have less information than path hints do.
Yeah.
So, like, you just know that the item is useful, and if you use it once, you don't know if you need to use it again for anything, So...
Yeah.
You get these kinds of seeds, which are, like, 90% basic, and then 10% things you just have to guess to find.
Yeah. And, I mean, in a rando, you there's gotta be some little bit of guessing, so...
Right. Right, for sure.
It depends on how bad the guessing gets.
Yeah. I mean, Gone didn't end up in the worst spot.
No.
Halfway through my casino, I saw Alpha and Charles had already finished. And Tiny's, where Gone was, Tiny's Barrel and Forest was like, that was a check that I got to the mushroom area, and I made the conscious decision, no, I'm not going to do it. It's late enough in the seed, I've got 50 GBs, I know where my Kongs are.
Yeah.
So I made the conscious decision not to do it, but I made the mental note that that's like going to be one of the first places I check. And in the Gone casino, you had a lot of negative information. I had like 10 moves that it couldn't be behind, so you had a pretty good idea it was on a Sphere 0. And since I had already taken the mental note that was like an easy Sphere 0 that I had passed, that I knew that was a pretty good contender.
Right.
And that's where I went after kind of full clearing like cabins, which was hinted to Chunky. So.
All right, well, LittleKing ended up forfeiting. Obviously lost the double casino at the end there. Sorry, LittleKing.
GG. I had no interest in finishing that.
Yeah, don't blame you.
So yeah, LittleKing, the problem was if you were thorough on Forest, you get paid out because Tiny's interior barrel minigame is Gorilla Gone, and Orange's is on Diddy Metal.
Yeah, Diddy Metal.
I see.
So because you were being less thorough because you had your 5 Kongs already in forward progression, you just, didn't bother doing metals, and so you just missed Oranges. It sucks.
Unlucky.
Yep.
In the meantime...
a lot of people... What's up?
Go ahead, Mumbo. Go ahead.
I was just gonna, be a little cringe complainer, but a lot of people like to complain about casinos where items end up in bad spots, but I think way worse than that are these kinds of casinos where they end up in like kind of easy spots that it's just a 50-50 whether or not you get the check, you know?
Yeah.
50% of the lobby got DK early, 50% of the lobby got oranges early, and 50% of the lobby got gone early. And so it's a matter of which side of the coin flip you fell on all three of those items, and it's really frustrating.
And what made this worse is that because you had no coconuts, and you got DK late anyway, like, there were multiple hints that you just weren't ever getting. I have been told that Spike did finish third here, and he said he glitched into the Galleon lighthouse area, and there is a hint there that says Chunky Phase force inside, so...
Oh,
like,
yeah, that would have been helpful.
Yeah.
Would have loved that one. Any Dose Store haters rejoice. I love Dose Stores, by the way. Don't misconstrue my comment. But
those Stores haters will definitely have a field day with this seed. But anyway, we still have no idea where Coconut is. Presumably, wait. It's possible like some other racer found it, but I'm not going to check every stream. But at the very least, we do know the hints were in fact coconut locked that you needed for Gorilla Gone. Who knows about the Diddy medal, but we'll probably find out after the stream is over. How do you think you played?
Cabin, right?
Yeah, Tiny's cabin, yeah.
Okay.
It's funny because you and Mumbo went in there at the same time. One had oranges, one did not.
You both were pretty close together for most of it. It was just when LittleKing got DK that there was a little bit of like more of a gap because of the movement, and then when Mumbo found the oranges, we were like, that might matter because we had the sax path.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, but overall, I'm a little bit surprised how many, I guess I'm not really that surprised because like you were saying, Mumbo, like because of how simple the seed was, like it threw out all these wasps, it threw out all these unhinted things, or not unhinted, sorry, it threw out all the dead areas hints. And like the hints that matter ended up getting buried behind coconut, which
how did you feel about that Isles Shops foolish hint?
Oh yeah, thanks. Very helpful. Loved it.
Oh, where was that hint? I didn't get that one.
That was the Galleon Vines hint, right? It was one of the last hints I had.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, someone in this call did suggest that we don't have Shops foolish hints, so.
I was gonna say if I was in your shoes, I would have primate punched that hint door. Like I would have taken the time out to do that.
Way to like call exactly 0 checks. Thanks, hint.
Yeah.
Spike says only hint I have not checked is top production. No orange hints so far. I don't know how to moonkick there.
I'm trying to. You can do Spike. You need to learn how to do robo push. And then the out of bounds. Pretty useful.
Does robo push work when there's not a robo?
Oh, I guess. Well, there's a robo right now, but I guess it doesn't. Unless you want to learn to phase walk, but I'm not phase walking on an Xbox controller.
All right, so everyone's favorite racer, who actually got first place, by the way, Alfonso, just found out, or I guess he didn't just find out, but Coconut was in Lanky Mausoleum.
Yeah.
Oh, never doing that.
Because of course, Grape is an igloo.
Actively incorrect to do that.
Yeah, with trombone hinted to 8 only. Oh my goodness.
Yep.
You were
never getting that.
You were way too far to the close to that pole there. That was gonna work.
Yeah. I'm used to doing this with the with like the sparkles of the GB and stuff.
Yeah, it's really silly because it only works if you don't load it. If you ever load at any point, it will stay unloaded. Or sorry, it just won't show up.
Too?
Sorry, I'm trying to see you get this.
I'll figure this out within the next 30 minutes. You gotta imagine it'll take me a long time. I'm out of practice.
Right, well, at the very least, we'll see one more attempt here before cutting the stream. Hopefully, and I just want to know if oranges was hinted, you know? Come on, pushy robot. Come on, Pushy Robot. Let me switch back to the view.
Any of our new DK fans getting a a look at what we used to have to deal with. This is even before my time, if we're being real. Where am I?
It's pretty fun. So I think it's still not going to be loaded, but you can use the lower tag barrel, like in the upper part of production room to kind of line yourself up. It's not as nice to use though, but we're gonna get the right side of the
where
screen.
do I go? I see this sparkle. Where am I going? Help me out.
So if you want to align yourself to be underneath the tiny mini monkey gate thing, and then yeah, you're like way far to the right. So if go underneath the gate, and then obviously normally you'd aim for the sparkle of the GB, but you want to be slightly left of the tag barrel.
Of this lower tag barrel?
Yes, because that's going to be the upper production room tag barrel, because you're so
very
high up.
far to the
So,
left. Oh, well. Didn't work. Sorry, guys.
oh, too bad. Okay,
We'll
well,
figure this out.
someone will get up there. It just won't be during on stream. So, regardless, thanks for watching, everyone.
Yeah.
We will be back
behind
to
the scenes of DK64.
we'll be back on Friday for the traditional Friday night weekly time. We'll see you then. Morning and
Morning.
Goodbye.
Bye.